Good morning. It is Diwali ball day. I am going to the All That Glitters ball tonight, and I'm going to be getting ready. But my makeup artist actually canceled today because of an emergency, sadly, but they're okay. But she's just not going to be able to come do my makeup today. So I am going to improvise and do it myself. Luckily, I know how to do my makeup well, so I'm not too stressed out about it. But I do have to just go get a few things because I just didn't pick up anything that I would have normally done if I knew I was gonna do it. So I'm gonna go get some things this morning and we're gonna get the day started, get a little coffee, step out. It's a beautiful day in the West Village. I love mornings like this. Ryan's actually at a football game. He's going to with his B-school friends. And so I have the place to myself to get ready. And yeah, I'm excited. Okay, let's go. Okay, when did drugstore makeup get so expensive? Because I got these and each one of these were $13. And I feel like 5 years ago, I was buying them for $8. Got out of the shower and I picked up 3 different lip colors. I think I really want to do a red lip tonight. This was actually my Miss America lip gloss, the one I was wearing the night I won. It stayed on and it stayed put forever, so I can trust, I trust these, that they're gonna stay put all night. Especially for a night like tonight. I hate reapplying constantly. That's just annoying to do. So we're gonna test these out, see if they work. I got a little brekkie and coffee. This is I don't know, Hungry Ghost had tacos today. So I'm gonna try this little taco and see how that goes while I wait for my hairstylist to get here, which I also do have to blow dry my hair. So that'll be fun. But I'm curious about this taco. They also gave me salsa. Okay, my hairstylist is on the way. That's yummy. I'm gonna finish eating. I'll show you my little setup that I have. And you'll get to meet David, who's coming over. So yay. Okay, this is my setup here. I have my foundations, I have my concealers, this is bronzer, this is blush, and then I did eyes and liners here and eyebrows, and then lipsticks, or lip pencils I should say. And then these are kind of miscellaneous wild cards. These are fun stuff, basically. But I'm gonna use this palette tonight, so I put it in here. So I have other palettes that I just put away. I have my brushes out, I got my lashes situated. We're doing good. And on this side of the table, I have all my hair laid out for David. So we're trying to do some kind of braid situation, but these are my old Miss America extensions. So they go from old to newish. So we'll see what happens today. David has worked with Tyra Banks, Jada Pinkett Smith. We have such a good time. So here's a bit of our little combo and him doing my hair. The women in my family had to sacrifice so much. So it's the first time when I even asked my mom, I was like, what do you want to do? You can do anything you want, you know? My sister and I were the first ones to even ask her that question. We're good and you've done your job raising us and you can travel, you can explore, you can do whatever it is you want. And she was like, oh, I never even thought about that, you know?
Is that sometimes you give so much you forget about yourself?
Yeah.
Have you been traveling?
Where have I been? We went to Italy this past summer.
How was it?
That was fun. We went to Florence. I'd been to Florence before, but it was my first time actually exploring and sightseeing. Before it was just for work. So that was romantic and magical. That was fun. And then we went to northern Italy, the Dolomites area. And we actually were looking at considering that for a wedding destination. So I don't know, we shall see. Anywhere that you're ooh, this would be a good spot.
Portugal.
That one's come up a lot. People have suggested. Portugal. Lisbon or?
Yeah, Lisbon.
Did you do a solo trip or?
Yeah, solo.
Yeah. I feel you often do.
Yeah,
you do
I usually do my solo trip by myself.
That's so nice.
It's amazing. I think everyone should try it at least once in a life.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you learn so much about yourself and others and what you like and what you don't like and facing your fears and what have you.
Do you feel like you learn something new every year?
Always,
Yeah.
always.
Like you think you're one way and then it's like kind of changed with age?
Always. It's an amazing experience.
What's been your most enlightening after COVID?
Learning not to forget about myself.
Aww.
Yeah. Because sometimes living in New York, you're always hustling.
Yeah.
And you lose concept of time and yourself sometimes. So it's just like, that's why I created the robes. It's for a pop of color.
Yeah.
It's color therapy. And I'm telling you, I love when I wear my pieces. I really do. Everyone who I give it to, they said, David, oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. It makes me feel a certain way. Yeah.
Well, like this is perfect for today, and like the green one, I was like, oh, this is 100% nighttime unwinding, or not even nighttime, like morning coffee, like something zen.
Correct, right?
Like
yes,
like you put it on for
yes.
certain reasons.
You will see with each piece is going to call your name at many different times.
Mm-hmm.
So I want each client to experience that. It's definitely an experience. So what did you learn during COVID?
That I didn't need alcohol. I think that was a big thing. Like I feel like it was so easy during COVID we were doing like Zoom happy hours, and I feel like my drinking escalated a lot within the first couple months. And then after that, you're just like, I can't keep doing this. Like, I feel like I was drinking more during COVID than before it. So David just left, but this is the final look. It's actually super simple. We were trying to go with a braid, but then like with the headpiece, we wanted like a soft, I was almost like, this looks like a continuation of like wings, like a little, almost like a tail, peacock feathers, like just really soft, because there's gonna be like a whole bunch of makeup and everything else going on in headpiece. So I'm gonna start doing my makeup now. Let's go. All right, friends, we have about an hour to do this look, and I'm gonna start with some eye patches. These are from Wander Beauty, and I actually know Divya, the founder. Hi, Divya. And I think these are like one of my favorite things that they make, and they have like an excess hydration, like all the stuff for your eyes in the little packs. I just like always wipe off and then put on like the rest of my skin. And I probably could have done this a little earlier, but I forgot. So we're doing it now. That's okay. And I am pretty excited for today's look because I feel like, let me bring you in a little closer. Let's do a little zoom. Okay, I left these on for about, honestly, 5 minutes because we just don't have a ton of time today. So I'm gonna set those aside, and I put a little bit of primer on my eyelids. I've got one of the Urban Decay samples and I've saved this forever. So today was like a good day to use that. I used to always have this like on hand, and I stopped using it like a while ago, and I was like, oh, I forgot how much I really liked this now that I brought it back, especially for like a day to night thing. Well, not day to night, just like a long night where you know you're gonna be sweating, you know you're gonna be taking pictures, you know it's the whole 9 yards kind of situation. So we're gonna do that. And a lot of everything that I'm doing tonight, I kind of have a little inspo. I'm gonna wanna start with eyes because I feel like if I mess up or if I don't like something, it's so much easier to just wipe away your eye than wipe away my entire face if there's like something else here. I'm wearing like a green dress. So I'm gonna do like a peacock situation theme. The headpiece I'm wearing is birds. I should show you my headpiece first. So I got this beautiful headpiece. It's amazing. It has a little crown on it. The theme tonight is modern Ronnie. Ronnie is queen, so very fitting for today. And of course I was gonna go like super extra. So, you know, David just finished my hair and we really wanted it to kind of flow into all of it. So I feel like I like these two birds because to me it symbolizes like good and evil. So I thought I would continue with like a peacock bird theme, and I'm gonna use this like Makeup by Mario palette, and it looks blue, but honestly my dress is like a really dark green color you'll see later, and this bluish actually looks like a dark green when you put it on. I tried it on last night, so I'm gonna start with that first, and I'm gonna do a voiceover because I do not have the skills to keep talking and doing this. Today is a focus day. So I made one of my sari dresses today from my grandmother's sari. It is like a dark green, black, like double color with gold accents. So here I'm just gonna start with like the 4 colors in this palette. And I know gold always looks good on our skin tone. And so starting with gold as the base, and then you wanna like gently build up this base using the other 2 blue and like greenish shimmer ones. And once you kind of feel like you have a nice balance of the darker colors in the crease on the outer corner, then go in with the silver kind of in the middle. So you want to build a gradient, and that's what really helps do it. I am also loving this brow. It is NYX. It does not come off for at least the night. I sweat a lot, you guys. Like, and I know I'm going to be on the dance floor. I'm going to be showing all my dance moves. And so I want my brows to stay put because it is like the easiest to wipe it off when like you wipe off half your brow. That's the worst. Moving on to my complexion, I'm gonna cover up all my dark spots. You have seen me do this a million times, I think. Actually, no, you've seen me do it like maybe 3 times, but it's important. Cover up all your spots. Today is a Armani day for sure. Armani 8.75 is the shade I am using. And why is my face so serious? Like, I've never been this focused in my life. I feel like I'm taking like the SATs is what this looks like. But pounce. Use a little beauty blender and pounce, 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 pounce. Like, you want as light as possible because that's gonna give you like this airbrush finish. Especially once you like cover the dark spots. I want this like totally matte, like swooped, like just, you know, really like cut finish. And once we start adding the contour, you can see I'm contouring my nose, my cheekbones, and I already did my concealer. And then you're gonna blend all of that together. So your concealer, your contour is gonna just kind of look seamless because the key to making a really sharp sort of crease or sharp kind of look is that blending into each other. Like you want each one to blend into each other. This is my favorite blush. It is the Armani blush. I love using cream products on cream because I think it just makes it look like more natural. And we're gonna bake because this is a baking day. Like I think I baked for probably 20 minutes because I was doing my liner and my lashes. Also, this Kulfi liner, shout out, is so pretty. It looks blue, but like again, it was just perfect for this peacock look. And it's so creamy and it went on so nicely. So Kulfi, highly recommend it. They have a ton of fun colors. And now I'm painfully showing you how I put my eyelashes on because it has been probably 3 or 4 years since I've put my own eyelashes on. I very, very rarely ever do it. I only do it for like kind of red carpets, maybe sometimes. And like if I'm on stage, depending on, you know, the event. So like it is rare. And that took me like 20 minutes, but you want to make sure you cut the lashes for your eye size. And then once I'm done with that, I'm going to brush away my baking situation. I also did a little highlighter. I forgot that step, but when you brush away the baking, like make sure you're doing a really light hand because kind of the powder will like seep into your kind of the face. So just make sure you're kind of getting all of it and then also pushing the excess powder into it. And this is the final look. It seems so much quicker than it looks. But honestly, the eyes are the one that takes the most time. But once you build that gradient right and everything else kind of will fall into place, and make sure you blend as much as you can. So happy Diwali. Let me know if you loved this look. I'm so excited. My photo shoot is gonna be fire. Like, I know how that sounds, but like, you're probably gonna see that before you see this video. But we shot in like all the places that I had pre-screened. I mean, obviously I live here, so I was like, I know this is gonna look cute. I think this is gonna look cute. And the photographer I worked with was so nice and so amazing, and I really loved his work. So I'm excited to like share all that stuff with you. Yeah, I mean, the look turned out, you guys. The look is giving. It is giving. And, oh yeah, and there was this really nice, like, London lady who asked me if I was going to a wedding, and I said, no, I'm going to a Diwali party. And she said, oh yes, we have so much of that in London. And I was like, yeah, that's great. She goes, you know, a national dish is chicken tikka masala. And I was like, that's amazing. I was like, I'm so glad. So that was nice. Got a few looks. And now I'm going to, I have like an hour before the actual party starts, so I'm gonna clean up my mess, which I will show you. all of this mess that was getting ready process. How does this like happen? Does this happen to everyone else? Like, I just feel like I try to be so organized, and then by the end of it, it's like just, I don't know, disheveled. Anyways, okay, well, I'm gonna chill for a little bit, and then we're gonna head to the party. Yay! As a former Miss America, I was thrilled for that team, and so I'm wearing Deepa Gurnani is the headpiece, and there's a little crown in there, and I loved the birds because it symbolizes darkness and light, and so we ran with that theme, and this is it.
Amazing. And can you tell us what Diwali means to you?
Family, friends, love. I think also just really finding that inner light inside of all of us that exists and following it and allowing it to shine and knowing that the light we have is enough.
Thank you so much. Happy Diwali.
Happy Diwali.